Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from the Sunshine State. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's not gonna get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. Pass is caught. It's Keandre Lambert-Smith. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
We'll try and run here with Cook, and he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's corrected, so we're able to move forward.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, go! 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This is 3rd and 6.
Hey.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a 1st down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one taken in, right side by Leggett. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
319! Alert!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's got room to roll, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Chewton. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. Travis Hunter was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck. That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield.
48-yard line.
Cook gets it out of the pistol. Open space to the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. 35 yards.
Alert!
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Look out!
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, line. Here we go.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
3rd and 7.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Set up a screen here for Chewton. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Got it. Ready? All right, let's go. It's on.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
2nd down, Lawrence. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good for a Jaguar.
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
50-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half, and with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
They'll run. It's Tinton. Not much happening there. Just a short game. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
There we go.
Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. Man, it's Thomas. He's taken down just shy of the 10. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Red on red. 13 loop.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On red. Hey, tomato.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Rip, 23. Turn, this is hot.
Now here's Lawrence, moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
Here we go. Warrior 70, Viking 18. 18, Rattler 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision.
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Allen to throw again. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Leggett in motion. Throw once more. Here's Allen. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
A gain of 27 on the play.
To the air once more is Allen. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Gray is the motion man here. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Allen. On a quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Allen going to throw for it. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
All right, here we go. Hey, Lion.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
For the extra point.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Rolling right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Enough comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st down, Allen. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, easy, route.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Hey, run!
On the give, it's Tootin. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Soko, hot. Easy.
Another run here with Tootin. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
13 loop.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Go, let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Catch man, right side by Thomas. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Brenton Strange was his intended target. It's 2nd down.
Red on red. Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, stop.
Now Lawrence. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And he's going to have a Jags first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
30 left.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
At 11, add it.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Throw on the run is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Hey, let's go. Big. Soko, hot. Here we go.
Run over center now with Tootin. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second down, they need 7.
It's a pick up for 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Take right open.
Throwing is Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Landon Jackson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Ready up.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long.
Rip, 23. Done. This side's hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This one intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Big hole to the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Decent 24. 13, Lou. Hot.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
There's a short one. He's got strain. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go. Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Hey, Lyles.
Lawrence. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back, looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Hey, tomato. Here we go.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. On the move left. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down. And you can tell they know this is coming back.
Hey, run.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Out to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Looking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Ready?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
That one caught. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Cook. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Allen working from the pistol. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. 13. Good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bills.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Allen now on second down. Moving outside the pocket, he's going to run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First down, Bills.
319! Look out!
A run with Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A gain of 3. Now third and 5.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Jackson now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the jump! Lisa 24.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running backs. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 31. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Lawrence now. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's caught! And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
That's another Jaguars first down.
On first down, they'll go with 2. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here we go. First and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
It's first down, and they'll run. Guarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And
that one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
His kick is good. Next, the score is 36. Jaguars 21. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
On red.
They'll drop to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they have that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Hey.
To throw is Lawrence. They set up the screen here for Tootin. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Hey, kill 13, move.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Bills. First down.
Middle.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On 1st down, it's Allen. Forced out wide. Going up top. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jerry and Joe.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
11.
They'll run here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now on 2nd and long.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 18-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. Here we go. One final play. Final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. So a road win here for the Bills and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.